fire. It's fun to hear them shoot. It's just a great blaster.
Make Test Battle just educational enough. I'm Justin.
And I'm Brad.
And today we have something very special on the table that Brad's brought in for us.
We have the Mega Hammer Shot custom made. As you can see, shoots megas. It's a 4-shot. We tried to go for a 5, but we couldn't quite get that to work. Obviously 3D printer design. It was actually a commission by me from my brother. Obviously we've had to do a few things. We've had to cut it down through there to make the extended front part because the mega darts are longer.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of revisions of this design. So like,
how many hammer shots did you go through?
This is the second one. I originally gave him a really busted one. Rotation mech was completely busted and something broke on the inside. So we're using that as our test. So the first one was pretty bad. It was like hot glued in this front bit.
Oh shit.
And it was poorly designed.
So you've actually got a hex screw going through the plastic of the original shell, or?
You know what? I'm not sure if it actually goes through the shot. I don't think it does because I'm pretty sure for a normal hammer shot that is empty. So I think it's just to hold this front bit together, so you can kind of see the line like through there where it's split in half.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's printed in 2 pieces. And then I think just each half is then glued onto the original shell, so you can open and close it like normal.
Fire it.
So it's got...
That's okay.
That one was a bit of a flop, but could have been dart. But yeah, so the ranges we get from this is probably just under Oz-Spec Elite. It is running a stock spring and it's running an 8mm spacer on it as well. For Human vs Zombies or whatever, it's great. I know Melbourne Nerf War, there's something to do with megas
yeah.
or something.
Depending on your rule set, like some HVZs over in America, you need megas to kill special zombies. At Melbourne Nerf Wars, a Mega Dart forces a respawn, so...
And you know, it's it's probably the only one-handed mega firing blaster that I can think of. You could literally dual wield them. Entire
Does this holster?
Yes, it does. This is a Apex Weapon System holster. It's very custom made, well, for what it is, but it specifically doesn't take the other things, but in this one, perfect. Yeah, it just fits in most normal holsters. As long as it obviously doesn't like block it at the front here.
It's like a couple of the newer Hammershot holsters actually allow for the new body kits.
Yeah. That was kind of one of the requirements that I was going for this one.
Sick. Let's shoot it down the hallway and then we'll open it up and take a look inside.
And that last one was a fail. Yeah, I think it's just some of them just don't sit well or something. I don't know, maybe I didn't push it in properly.
Which barrel is that?
So that was that one, so between the Atara and the Mega. So let's try a different dart in that one and see if it is just certain darts or is that barrel's a bit more of a... So it might just be that barrel isn't the best. Yeah, so that barrel's not exactly the best, but...
So he's bored these out. How did he do that?
He 3D printed just a little thing that fits perfectly in them, just a bit of sandpaper, and then around it, and then yeah, he's just gone in and cleaned them out a little bit. So they're a little bit more, well, smooth on the inside instead of rough from 3D printing.
So I think for anyone who's going to print this, that'll be something to take into account.
Yeah, definitely. Unless they've got a really good printer.
Yeah. For this firing test to try and remove some variables, I've got some fresh out of the packet, like actual branded proper megas. I think these are the really nice ones that came with the Thunderbow.
That was nicer.
Oh, you gotta wait.
Oh, right. Whoops. Was it the same one?
Yeah, it's that same one.
Yeah, so it must just literally be this one's being sanded back just a little bit too much.
So yeah, just to point out, even with like fresh branded megas and like actual branded megas, there is some variance in them and also just wear and tear because they do get squished and they do get, they can shrink a little. But you can stretch them out by, just by putting a dart inside of it and that can like bring it back out. Now, we will try some fresh out of the packet Lite darts, and these have the hollow vinyl tips. So it's not exactly like the silicone like in Nerf, it's that shiny vinyl material. You don't think they'll work?
No. So looking at this, it's a very...
Yeah, Lite darts might not work. You can actually stretch the Lite ones too. And if you leave that for a couple hours, then it'll be usable.
Nope. Nah.
Yeah. Just to try and get these Lite darts working, what we're going to do, during testing with high-powered air blasters, we have blown off some of the tips off some worker foam. Also, I just cut some glow foam off another dart, and we'll test that. And also, that's a sweet orange foam. So we'll do the 2 worker foam first. Tiny bit better.
Tiny, marginally. Nah, not really. We'll try for science.
No.
Nope. Pretty sure that got worse.
And this is the sweet orange foam.
No.
Yeah. I think they need to be stretched more and just left to sit, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
The trouble with the latex, yeah, that's not good. So you need to stretch them, or might need to actually specifically change your barrels for them.
So this is just glued in place. You can actually kind of feel it there a little bit, and it's just glued all on the inside, whatnot.
And so what's this? Is
So-
that the spindle? Hey.
Yep, spindle's just a 3D printed bit, fits into there. Pulls out like a regular one. Just the back of it needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
And so does this print like that? Just flat straight down?
Yes,
Cool.
it does.
I don't
think-
know if you print that straight onto glass or...
I think he prints a bed first, and then does it straight onto glass.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got the 3D printed rotation mech that is just the 4 opposed to 5, 6 or 7 or 8. So other than that, yeah, it just comes together, comes apart like a regular hammer shot.
And little 8mm spacer.
Yep, little 8mm spacer, does the job. It's not too hard to prime. And I believe looking at this, it does not have the air restrictor in it.
Ooh, that might be affecting performance. I
I have a feeling, I did remember talking to him about this actually, you might actually need to remove the air restrictor.
The air restrictor helps by fully compressing the air, and then it like moves that piece forwards and then pushes on the back of the dart.
Yeah, so that could be affecting it.
Maybe.
The problem though is, because the Mega Darts are wider, there's nothing to actually push the air restrictor in. That's something we have thought of, and that we did want to have a look at to see if we can find a way around it. I'm not sure if we can or not, but the Mega Darts it's not designed for a Mega Darts pretty much. Designed for the smaller elites, which would push the air restrictor in.
Yeah. Both Adrian and Ryan use up to a 15mm spacer with the stock spring, and they reckon its performance is just as good as like getting a 9kg Nerf turf. And if you get a 9kg Nerf turf with a spacer, it's almost just too uncomfortable to prime. I guess that's up to personal preference on spring, because like that is part of the comfort thing with these.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like on the Ozspec one that I have with also the 8mm, I find with the stock hammer, it's a bit janky. It gets a bit harder to prime and whatnot. It's generally not too bad because it is a secondary blaster, but you can get plenty of, there's lots of aftermarket hammers and whatnot you can get these
there's
days,
so
which
much
is good.
choice now.
Yeah. Back in my day, we used screwdrivers, not this black magic.
Thank you so much, Brad, for bringing this in. This is really freaking
worries.
cool. The big question everyone's answered, when can I get one?
My brother will be putting up the files, probably
STL.
the STL files, probably sometime next week. There is a few issues that we need to have a look at first.
Yeah, we'll link in the description of this video as soon as they're up. Do you think your brother will be selling them?
He's
Considering it?
considering putting something like $1 or $2 for the file just to cover the cost of prototyping it and whatnot, just literally for the filament, or just going donations, throwing a donation for it.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first look at, what are we calling it?
I'm probably going to stick with the Mega Hammershot, but we'll call it the Kit Kat model.
Kit Kat Hammershot.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man, just got myself a Kit Kat.
It's the new flavour.
A version of Android. If you enjoyed this video, do click the like button. If you didn't like it, but
Definitely still click the like button.
thanks. Check out our Facebook page where we do share other cool stuff that we come across. Also, if you'd like to save your sanity, do check out our Amazon affiliate link for one of these electric screwdrivers. It just makes modding way more convenient and streamlined. Once again, thank you very much, Brad.
No worries.
Thanks, man. Oh yeah, it's fucking cool. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Oh yeah.